Now, I think it's fair to say that the uprising among students over the last few days regarding not being allowed to use the toilet whenever they need is just. Anyone who disagrees should be wiped off the face of the earth. And in this, obviously, you get the slave minds, the brainwashed people, and they come and say, oh, well, there's a reason you have to ask the teacher, because otherwise boys would just go vape in the toilet. They would just go mess about. They would be troublemakers just to get out of class. See, me and you, we don't look at life the same. Me and you do not look at things in life the same. So my question would be, why do you think they want to vape in toilets? Why do you think they don't want to be in class? Why is the pathetic activity of vaping in a toilet more attractive than being in a classroom? Now let me phrase this very carefully for you word pick-aparters. I'm not justifying the act of vaping in a toilet, but you have to ask the question, what is it in their psychology that causes them to want to rebel, to lie, to leave the class and go and vape in the toilet? And I've just said it there, because school is so damn unattractive, it's so damn useless, such a waste of time, so detrimental to their mental health. The classes are so shit that vaping in the toilet is more attractive and entertaining than class. So until you re-establish the classrooms and convert them from a depression-abundant, ancient-style room to a modern, child-appealing, non-patronising workplace, they will continue to prefer to vape in the toilet than be there. Now let me elaborate on this further, because I feel like still there's a chunk of you who wouldn't agree with me. But I know I can convince you all. So let me ask you keyboard monsters, yeah? In your office, would you like it if you turn up tomorrow, your shift's at 8 AM, okay? You come to the office, would you like it if your table was covered in scratches from the last 20,000 students who sat at that exact table the last 30 years? And you have to sit in a shitty plastic chair that's covered in dinosaur fossilized chewing gum wherever you put your hands, and under the table as well. And all your bosses, teachers, do nothing but impose the little bit of power they finally be given after all these years of not being scratched between four shitty brick walls that haven't been redesigned since the Victorian times. I think you'd be vaping in the toilet or you'd quit your job. But you have a choice to quit your job, and these kids don't have a choice. They have to sit in that class. Why? Because if they don't, the teacher will punish them, and if the teacher doesn't punish them, then their parents will punish them. So until you change this, a young person will have no other instinct than to search and rebel in their own immature ways, and you cannot expect them to even bother trying to want anything else. So we have what percentage of adults who think Pedro, who's 12 years old, he was caught vaping in the toilets. What percentage of adults think that Pedro is concerning, that he needs counselling, that he's very troubled, and that we need to speak to his parents? But nobody wants to speak to Pedro that he might not like the fact that his life has been planned out for him before he even popped out his mum's stomach. He's been forced to go to a shitty building since age 3. He's made feel that his only goals are to do well in this shitty building that he was forced to go to. His future's been prospected for him till the age of 20. The internet is telling him that if he continues to do that, he's doomed, and his parents don't want to let him battle it. But Pedro is a troublemaker, and it's very concerning, and you wonder why he enjoys vaping in the toilet.